Can you hear me? I can't hear you. Lola, chill out. I'm about to be on the live. I can't have you having all that noise in the background.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you now.
Okay, cool. Wait, what's going on? Why can't you hear me?
I don't know. I just couldn't.
I don't know what's going on.
All right.
We know we got some people in the building. I want to thank Notorious Nancy for being in the building. Happy Friday, TGIF. Let me just give a couple of announcements. Going to be looking at my clipboard just so I can remember everything that I'm saying. All of these things are not going to be taking place right now, right here, right now, within the next week or so, but it's going to be coming out pretty much eventually. So on Mondays, I'm going to be doing Momster Mondays, which it's not going to be like this me and you kind of thing. I'm going to be putting out stories like I did in the beginning, where I was describing situations that happened, putting captions and things like that to describe stories and things that go on. So that's going to be on my Mondays. It's going to be kind of like a true crime Monday. Eventually, we will go on the 12 o'clock, which is noon, my time, Pacific time, Tuesdays. And then on Thursdays, we'll go to either, if I can still keep the noon, the 12 o'clock, or I might go to 2 o'clock. All that's still being balanced. Not saying when each of them are going to be started, but I'm going to start doing that. Another thing is the first 5 to 10 people in the chat will be on my next video, next live, or whatever the case may be. I will shout you out in a roll call. I might even give certain people a little shout out. It's all going to be random. So people that are like, oh, I was in there first. But if I did not see you and I didn't consider you a person that was engaged in the chat, don't take it personally. It's not that serious. It's YouTube, guys. Everybody takes YouTube too seriously. So a couple of my videos before, you'll see a couple of names pop in. I know Shay Works by Faith is in there. I know Kitten is in there. I'm not sure if Nancy's in there, but you've been a name that's been popping up. So I'm sure in my next one, you will be a name popping up in there that I just show you guys love for showing me love. I want to get it to the point where I can like pop up the things I'm saying to you guys on the screen. So I am saving up for that. I'm going to be putting like some cash apps or something like that in there. Believe me, nothing I use is going to be towards anything else but towards YouTube, because this is not something that I really wanted to do. But once I got into it and I seen how many people really respected, I don't even want to say my hustle, because it wasn't a hustle. I really had an investment in the Amari case to where I was like, I'm going out there, I'm seeing where he was, and I didn't care. I was jumping over fences. I was going through gates. I was going through people telling me I could not even be there. I don't care. When it comes to certain situations, not even babies, but babies number one, I'm going to push past all of that. So if I can like get a way to show you guys what I'm saying at the same time, that's my next plan, to be able to show you guys that. So I might put a cash app in there. I'm not sure. I mean, I'm starting to work on that stuff by myself, because I feel like, this is me giving you guys content, and not even content, just I don't consider it content. Just give you guys awareness, because we need awareness. You know what I'm saying? And I just want everybody to feel involved. And when I decided to take everybody's message they wanted to send to Amari, that had nothing to do with, I know everybody was like, oh, you're SP's minion, you're SP's this. No, I love SP to death, but no, I wasn't. We came together to a conclusion. I said, I'm out here. I want to give everybody a voice. So I took myself, I went and bought things and all that type of stuff to give everybody that. And I said, I wanted it to be on her platform, because why not? All of you guys love that little boy just like me. So it's not that, but I am going to probably try to figure out a way where I can show you guys what I'm doing and things like that. Like when I went to go see Max, honestly, guys, I ain't even gonna put it all the way out there, but it stuff does seem a little bit scary sometimes when you go out on scenes and you don't know who you're really around. But I do want to get it to the point where I am, because I don't mind doing it. I don't mind going to scenes and getting the information, whatever questions you guys want answered, whatever you guys want seen. If you're like, hey, show me what hole he was in, I was so ready to jump down there. But since my friend was so scary and wouldn't even come and just hold my phone so that I could jump down, and I grabbed it, I didn't trust the people that were at the top. I was going to open up, I was going to show you guys everything. So I just wanted to be like, you guys know, you guys are my family. We are here to bring light to all these situations. Children, women, is children and women, especially men, anything that's just not right, I'm here for you guys. So, like I said, Mondays is where I'm going to try to do like my normal videos that I was doing in the beginning, kind of showing you guys a certain type of person and, you know, their type of life. I want to get on the Emmett Till. I want to get on the Lisa Frank. I want to get on a lot of different things to just give you guys a variety. I don't want to have just a certain cap, and that's why I won't make my name be Naomi News, China D News. I won't make it be anything in a certain category, because if I feel like going surfing today, guys, guess what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna go surfing, and I want y'all to come with me. So I don't want my channel to be a specific channel. I just want us all to have fun. Basically, that's it, period. That's it. I'm just a free spirit, and it is what it is. So I'm gonna jump over here really quickly and see if I can even see the comments, being that I'm like hopping over here. Let's see. Let's see. And I know a lot of people are asking questions about things that are going on, but things that are going on that doesn't matter, doesn't deserve that much attention, because me, all I do is, if I'm riding with somebody and I have love for somebody and I respect somebody, that's all you're going to get out of me is love, respect, kindness, and all of that. And if I see something going wrong, I will say, hey, what's going on? I don't feel that's right. But if I say that and then I feel attacked after that, I'll pull away, because it's not something that is that big of a deal, you know? So, I mean, I'm here for all of you guys. If there's a case, you're like, hey, trying to keep out there and check on this case, if I have the means to, China's going there. So, what is going on? I don't know what's up, but I can't log into my account, and I find that kind of weird. Interesting. What's going on? I think it's gonna let me log in now. Okay, so it's letting me log in. But yeah, I mean, I don't have it all, but I didn't have it all for Amari either. And I was like, you know what? I'm gonna make way. I'm gonna make my way down there, and I'm gonna make something happen. And my initial thing was to go and help look for him, even though I knew that was far from what was going to happen, I still went out there anyway. And it is what it is. I mean, I'm happy that he was found and there was no extra nonsense going on about it, but it is what it is. So I'm gonna start by going on. Let me see. Why aren't you added to my stream? Why weren't you? Were you not added to my stream this whole time? Can't hear you.
Sorry. No, my husband had called and knocked me off.
Oh.
Sorry.
Okay, so I'm gonna.
If I ignore him, he'll go calling my other kids like, "Why isn't your mom answering the phone?" I'm like, really?
Okay,
is that what we're doing now?
That. We do not want that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to continue on from where I stopped yesterday.
Okay.
And I'm just going to let them hear a few things. And I'm actually trying to get on here, but I can't see all of the chat. So if you can just show the video. Oh, I don't want you to show that because that's going to be our next conversation. But I really want to get back into my...
I have, if you want me to show that one picture that we talked about with the seatbelt and the shirt.
Oh, go ahead and show that one. Go ahead and do that for me, please. I'll be on. Go ahead.
All right. I got to find it. Hold on 1 second, okay?
So right now she's going to show you guys a picture of what everyone is saying is blood on the seatbelt, on Summer's clothing, and they're saying that Summer was not alive at this point. So we're going to take a look at this picture while I'm trying to jump into some things that went wrong on here. I don't know what's happening. Hi, Southern Sass. Hi, Notorious Nancy. Hi, Bree Love. I'm only saying what I can see. Hi, Shay Works by Faith. I'm going to click on this so I can see everybody. I do not want to leave anybody out. You guys know I love all of you guys. You guys know that. So I'm trying to get this done while she's actually pulling up what everyone is saying is blood on Little Summer's clothes, is on the seat belt. They're saying her position could have been her falling out of a position post-mortem. So we kind of just want to take a look at that and see what you guys think, because I love to have the family's opinion. And that's basically what we're doing right now. So I'm going to go ahead and let her do that. And we'll go from there. Hey, Miss Dee Dee, how are you? Yes, we are on Omi's. It's Omi's Hour. Omi Online, Omi's Hour. Sometimes I go over an hour. You new, as you guys can see, she took off the news. She is no longer news anymore. She'll be doing more like, I'll let her explain to you, but she's been doing a lot of funny stuff and reaction stuff. So we'll be over there, taking care of her as well. It's my girl. So I'm more into the news. On this side, I have another page where you'll see just more of my life, which is not what you guys see now. Yes, I'm really into crime watch, all of that type of stuff, but I am a fun girl. I am really young, so you guys can't really knock me for that. So I do have, I guess, another personality on the outside of this, but when it comes to kids and violence and things like this is where you're catching. If you want to see more of a fun side of me, you'll catch it there. You knew she's not doing news anymore. She's doing more funny stuff, reactions. You'll also see me do reactions to some type of things, some type of news things, or some type of things that just don't make sense to me. So I'll watch it with you guys firsthand and we'll see how it goes. China, you did an awesome job on the Amari. Look, Southern Sass, I didn't care on the Amari case. I had people jumping out at me. They were like, look, you need to leave the property now. If you don't leave the property now, we're going to have you taken away from the property and all kind of stuff. Okay. I said, we'll go ahead. Because by the time they got there, guess what? I would have been gone. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and let you knew, go ahead and show that.
Sorry.
Amazon here.
Who?
Amazon.
Hold on one moment. What'd you say?
Amazon Prime.
Is here?
Yeah.
Okay, whatever. All right, sorry about that. All right, so if you look at the bottom of her shirt, right there where the seatbelt is, do you see that red, maybe looking product? You see that red on her shirt? And it also, if you look closely, it's also in the area where the seatbelt is, where that stain as well. It looks like it might be blood. Can you guys see that? It looks like it might be blood. Can you see it clearly?
Show it a little longer so that they can see it.
Okay. I'm trying to make it, it's kind of hard to do it this way with this. Can you see it with the light on, or should I turn the light off? Do you guys see that right there? At the bottom, there's like red stain, and it goes into the seatbelt, right in that same area where the seatbelt is. The bottom part of the bottom half of the seatbelt. Can y'all see that?
You kind of have to show the seatbelt part of it.
Okay.
I'll tell you when to stop. Come closer. And then up. And then towards I don't know if that would be your left or your right. Not that way. That way. Okay, now pause right there. Can you guys see that little part underneath? Underneath the seatbelt.
Should I make a circle around it? Maybe they can
Yeah,
see it.
go ahead and do that so they can see what you're talking about.
Okay.
Because otherwise, a little bit, you really can't see what you're talking about.
Yeah, hold on.
So it kind of makes it confusing to people that are trying to look at what you're looking at.
Right. That's true. Yeah. Very true.
You want it to be a clear vision.
Mm-hmm. Okay. That should be
Awesome. So I'm back in the building. So now I can see the comments. Anybody that thinks I was ignoring their comments, I'm not ever ignoring your comments. It's just not me. So now I can see your comments. I don't know what happened. I just got a little baby hack, but I will go back in, and if you could give me just a second, you knew.
yes.
I'm letting you guys know the first 5 to 10 active chatters inside of the chat. I will be giving you guys either my next video or whatever you guys will see. Sometimes you'll see it in multiple videos, but the people I see more engaged, hanging out with me, all of that, you will see your name in the roll call. So I will be taking note. Kitten Smith, Shay Works by Faith, Notorious Nancy. Now I see Bree Love, new to the building, haven't seen her name, but baby, you are always welcome. Miss, if you could tell me how to say that, I'm gonna say Renatic, Miss Renatic, FY8. Anybody that comes in this building, you're welcome. Don't ever feel like any opinion you have someone will say something about it, because if they say something about your opinion, they can get booted up out of here, because we are all adults here. And even if I don't agree with it, I want to have a conversation about it, because I want to see where you're coming from. I want you to see where I'm coming from. We can agree to disagree. We're all adults here, and that's all that matters. Hey, Jackie, Sass, I got you. I'm trying to go down this line because I'm able to see everybody. So right now she's going to show you guys something now that I'm able to see all of this, and I'm going to go ahead and mute my mic.
Can you see that? See that yellow circle? Do you see that red inside that yellow circle? See that red inside that yellow circle on the pink part of the shirt, and it's also on the seat belt as well. Can you see that? Trying to get that glare off. There we go. Can you guys see that? Inside that circle, can you guys see that? Can you see it? I think I'm gonna turn off the light, see if that works better. Can you guys see that red? The bottom half, not the top of her shirt, but the bottom. That looks like to be red. Can you guys see that? Right there. Yeah, that's what it looks like. It looks like it could be red. It's not 100%, but that's what it looks to be. Like blood. That thing's bright. So can you see it?
I don't know if they can see it, but I can show.
Can you see it?
Let's see. Southern says that I love you too, Southern Sass, from day one. And there's many more. Shay Works by Faith, Miss D, Kendra, Let's Talk News. There's so many people I can say that has been there from day one, even though knowing that this was not something that I wanted to do. I never wanted to be an influencer, a YouTuber, anything like that. I'm only going to other YouTubers get facts and things they wanted and needed, because it would only help. It wasn't nothing I wanted to do. I didn't have the means. I didn't have anything of that to do. I just did it. Just when I had it, I was there. And so it is me now, and I feel like you guys love me. And I mean, you guys love me for, hey, I'm knocking on doors. Someone is like, hey, we're not answering. I'm like, I'm sorry, but does such and such live here? I'm asking questions. I want to know everything. And I mean, there's nothing they really can do to you. I mean, they could call the police, but at that time, you've already asked your questions. The police are going to ask you minimal questions, and they have the same questions themselves. So there's nothing really they can do. Let's see. Shea Works by Faith says it's that wet spot. Yeah, it's a wet spot. But you know what someone was telling me? Shea Works by Faith. They were like, well, how do you know the milk wasn't warm? How do you know there wasn't no condensation and that the milk was not wet at all? Okay, so now that goes back on that. Who by one question out of everybody out there, who goes to the grocery store or goes anywhere and buys warm milk?
Nobody.
I just want, has any of you guys went out and bought? And if you have, you know, let me know in the chat. You can use another name. Let me know. Nene says lots of echoes. When I'm talking, can you please put your mic on mute? You know, Nene saying, you know, there's a lot of echoes. Kitten Smith, hey, my boo, always in the building. Yes, you don't go buy warm milk, do you? I've never went and bought warm milk. Now, with the COVID situation, we had people coming around the block and they'll give you like these baggages, and they had 3 cartons of milk in there. And I would go grab one, but I don't want to walk away from you guys. But it never had to be in the refrigerator or anything. But it was milk, but it was whatever they did to it. Once you open it, okay, it's a done deal. But it could be shelf life for a long time. But other than that, I've never seen warm milk. So I don't understand that. Let's see. Southern Sass, once I get a chance, I will pull up to the photo and look up at my end, and maybe I can see better. Yes, because you know me, you guys all know me. People could tell me anything and I'll say, okay, yeah, I hear you. But until I see it and I know for a fact that that's what I'm seeing, or I know in my mind that's what I'm seeing, without treating you guys any type of way, like, oh, I'm gonna trick them, I'm not gonna tell you guys anything. So if I don't see it, I'm gonna say I don't see it. So I want you guys to take that look and make sure that you see what you're seeing. Notorious Nancy, why warm milk? Why warm milk? Who goes and buys warm milk? There is an orange soda bottle and Skittles on the seat next to her. Notorious Nancy, do they think we are food? Do they think we don't got common sense? Because I want to know that. Do they think we just think a normal child is going to go to sleep on some cold milk or even warm? I'm not even going to get to it. It just makes no sense. Southern Sass says, was that the only spot or is there others? You can speak on that.
Okay, so
Other spot.
if you look, okay, so it's not, you're not gonna be able to see it on a pit. You have to look at it on like a big screen, because when you look at a big screen, you'll see that there's blood, or it looks like blood. I'm not gonna say it's blood because I'm not 100%, but it looks like it could be blood because the way it sits is like the bottom under the belt, and then like right where that belt sits, that's also got like a staining look type of thing on it. It's almost like you could see something on there.
And that's the thing. That's why I'm trying to get my stuff more, in depth, to where when I'm showing you guys something, this is what I'm talking about. This is what I'm talking about. I don't like to say stuff and I have nothing to back it up. I do have stuff that I know what I've seen. But okay, underneath her, I can't show you guys because it's not like I could show you. But underneath that belt is like a liquid that's pouring out. So that's what they're saying is blood. Now, can I tell you 100% that's blood? Well, trying to tell you guys that Will Naomi tell you guys that? No, you know she will. But if she can make sure that that is true, she will. But that's what I'm saying. I'm trying to get her, you know, technology to where I do and give you guys everything you guys need, because I'm looking to deal with deep cases, old cases, new cases, anything. I don't care. That's what I'm into, and I want to give you guys everything. So let me go over here to the okay. So Southern Sass says, China, you are cutting in and out and your sound is some. Can you hear me? Let me know if you can hear me. If you can't hear me, I will go into the next case and we'll cut this out and we will go into another case really, really quickly. That's briefly that I put a video out today. Miss D says, do you think it could be a candy stain? Possibly. Anything is possible, guys. So right now, because I'm going to cut it short, this is just going to be my Omi hour. I'm going to come back on, but I want to put some deeper things into perspective, and I want you guys to talk to me about it. So in this live, I want all my people to communicate, to talk about anything. I'm going to be right there with you. Okay. Southern says maybe they were meaning by the time the picture was taken, the condensation was going to be gone. But I wonder at the same time, hold on. But I wonder at the same time things, because it's moving. So I'm gonna read it over here. Hold on. I'm gonna just pull it down. But no, that's not it. I don't know where it went. It went up, but basically, I believe she was saying she wonders if at the same time everything was going on. So I don't know. I'm working on getting it to the point where I don't necessarily need a green screen, but if I'm saying something, I could pop it up on the side of the screen and show you guys everything I'm talking about. Like when I was telling you guys about the marriage certificates, birth certificates, all of that. When I have facts, I want to show you guys facts, and it's hard for me to show it to you guys like that. So that's why I put my Cash App in there. Nothing I do is going to anything else but this, because now I feel like I have an obligation to you guys. Like I feel like I'm my family. So I feel like I have something to show you guys and something to not prove to you guys, but just to let you guys know what's going on in this world and what's wrong, what's right. So we're going to go ahead and skip from Summer, because I have some other things that I want to do a full segment on Summer that I just want to put away. So if you knew news, if you can play it, about the lady that had in Detroit that had her whole stuff going on. I'm gonna go off of I'm gonna put you the whole.
Bianca Chambers says for 2 days she tracked her stolen Mercedes-Benz all over Detroit. On day 3, she decided to take matters into her own hands. That she did. She confronted the thief.
At that point, I was just like, dog, I'm not letting this man walk again.
Bianca face to face with the guy she says stole her brand new Benz.
Excuse me, you got that Benz out there? Yes, you do.
It went down Wednesday at a barber shop at Greenfield and Grand River.
He in 7 days west, getting his dreads twisted. Look at my car.
Customers stepped in, making a citizen's arrest. Then Bianca slashed her own tires.
I slashed all the tires, and I thought that he was going to take off, and I didn't know how long it was going to take for the police to pull up. And I refused to let him pull off again.
Holding him there until Detroit police came.
You will never steal from me again.
Detroit police say officers responded 4 times to Bianca's 911 calls as she tracked the car using a web of social media tips. But when officers got there, the car was gone.
Oh, my God. Y'all, I see my car.
The thief so bold, he even made a pit stop at the strip mall where Bianca owns a boutique.
They was driving, they was having a good time. They was smoking. But yes, my car was very clean.
He even got the car detailed. Sources tell Fox 2 the thief, now in police custody, has a history of stealing cars since he was a teen.
You just the dumbest criminal. That's all. Like, you're joyriding in my car. Like, wasn't nobody going to see you?
Reporting on Detroit's West Side, Jessica Dupnack, Fox 2 News.
Okay, so let's talk. I mean, nowadays you have to put your foot down. But in a case like this, I just don't know what these little young guys have on them nowadays. I would have just left it to the police, and if you have insurance, they'll take care of it. But I do commend this woman for putting her foot down and saying, not today. So let's see.
We should say this is not the safest course of action, but this is what she did, and she was not harmed.
Well, Bianca Chambers is her name you're about to see. She's no joke at all. Calling police each time, police arriving each time she saw this stolen white Mercedes-Benz. She tracked it for 3 days, found it again, found the person driving it, which led to this wild confrontation.
Excuse me, you got that Benz out there? Yes, you do.
You are watching Bianca Chambers surprising and then getting physical with the teen who Chambers saw driving this stolen white Mercedes, her boyfriend's white Mercedes that she drives, before it was stolen from the shops at 8 Mile and Woodward on Monday. Chambers tracked the car and the teen down like a veteran detective.
You're the dumbest criminal of all. I'm the wrong one. Cops going to find you. You're a thief. A thief.
Chambers first put an alert about the theft on Facebook and Instagram. It lit up with people seeing the white Mercedes near Grand River in Greenfield, including her.
8 Mile and Greenfield, I see him. I said, oh my God, this is my car.
Chambers says the driver sped away. Tuesday, another sighting. Chambers owns Taste of Honey Boutique on Greenfield. Parked nearby, the stolen white Mercedes with 2 people in it. Chambers reported the stolen car to Detroit police. Yesterday, the Mercedes spotted again outside a hair salon, leading to this.
Excuse me, you got that Benz out there? Yes, you do. I feel like he just needed an old-fashioned ass whooping because you're going to stop stealing people's cars.
And before the confrontation, Chambers slashed the tires on the Mercedes.
I need to slash all 4. I didn't want you to think that she was about to get anywhere far. Today was just the last straw. I refuse to let this man joyride another day in my car. You will never steal from me again.
You will never steal from me again. It's still not over. Bianca says she continued her investigation to find out who this guy was. She found him on clickondetroit.com for another car theft out of Northville. Here's the deal. She admits she put hands on him. Police were called, but the guy they were holding said he did not want to press charges against Bianca. He is now being held for receiving stolen property. We're live tonight, showing like Local 4 Defenders.
Bianca is incredible. And it's an incredible turn of events, Sean. We appreciate it.
Can you hear me? I can't hear you. We can't hear you.
Okay. So let me
There we
start.
go.
I said, Shay Works by Faith says, we are the Omi family. I said, yes. Hey, I'm looking at that. I'm like, because everybody says, okay, China doll, but there's a lot of dolls. I don't know. What platform are you using? Says Notorious Nancy. Maybe we can figure out a way you can use screen share. I've been doing that. We'll see. We'll get it all together because we gonna make it work for us. All right. Ken Smith said she is one brave person. Yes, I am, and I don't care. I'm knocking on doors. I will come on your window. I want to know. Miss Didi said America's dumbest criminals. Yes. So we're gonna get on that person.
That was hilarious.
Sounds so yeah. We can't hear you. Okay, you understand you can't hear me. Okay, now you guys can hear me. So this is how I'm feeling. I felt when I seen this, I was like, oh my gosh, this woman is just like me. She had been looking and looking and looking. It's been days and days and days. And she keeps seeing this man driving around in her boyfriend's Mercedes. She's been calling and calling and calling and calling. Nothing. So then when she sees him, she's like, hey, is that your Mercedes outside? He says no. But to me, I've done that before. I've seen somebody do something and I know, okay, I just seen you get out the car, but now you're telling me no. So to me, you're disrespecting me. And so I do not mind her for doing what she's doing, but at the same time, it can be detrimental. It could be a bad situation. So I do believe that there should be other things, other ways that it could have been gone about, but she did it the way she did it. He said, hey, I'm not going to press charges. He didn't press charges. He knew what it was. And at the end of the day, she got what she wanted. And I commend her. How do you guys feel? Would you guys have did all of that, got your car back, or would you just played it safe? Let's see. We have
She snatched her hair. He wasn't going nowhere.
The other people around her snatched him by his hair.
Oh, I thought that was her that did it.
Oh, no. Miss Didi, she really needs to stop putting hands on people. In my opinion, some don't have any regard for life. That's what I'm saying. Because you don't know what he has on him. So she could have did whatever she wanted to do. And he could have been like, you know what? And that would have been the end of her life. A car is not worth the end of my life. So Miss Didi, I totally feel that. I wouldn't have took it that far. Maybe I would have been like, hey, is that your car? He would have said something. I'd be like, okay. I would have went outside and made a phone call. But other than that, no, I'm not gonna risk my life like that. And I have a baby. No. Southern Sass says, straight facts. Something I would do as well. Not stalking, just getting my shit back. Yes, you want your stuff back. It's been 3 days. You see them rolling around, smoking blunts. You see them detailing the car, acting like this is their vehicle. And I know it hurts, but at the same time, something so simple can end your life like that. And to me, it's not worth it. It's just not worth it. Southern Sass says, I most definitely would have had law enforcement with me for sure. And I'm down with you. I think me and you, Southern Sass, For some reason, I feel like we're on the same page. Like from jump. Some things just don't make sense at all. I'm not going to go fight you. I might ask you a question. Feel like, okay, yeah, you're playing games, but I would call the police after that. So we talked about that. You guys seen my video about that. Like I said, I'm going to put a couple of different videos out. I'm going to be here with you guys. You guys have my email where it says Cash App and it says Naomi China D. Exactly how that is without the money sign at gmail.com. If you want to talk about anything, I don't care if it's just me and you go in on a live or a conversation or anything like that, and we have to talk, we can do that. It doesn't matter. I mean, we're all family here. So hit me up. Naomi China D at gmail.com. I answer you guys. I love you guys. And that's just it. So I was going to go into some more about Summer's dad, but we're at our Omi hour. And I love you guys. I'll hit you guys tomorrow. Anything else you guys got to say, hit me in my comments. I will get back to you guys as soon as possible. But I'm going to let you guys go for now. Bye.
Bye, guys. Thank you for coming to her live.